really, really would encourage everybody, and I do it now, to reach out to mentors. People are willing to help. That's the other thing. I always thought that people would, why would anybody want to help some dummy like me? Why would anybody want to waste their time with me? Mm-hmm. And now as I get older and I feel like I have something to give back, I'm like, well, people want to help. Yeah. I mean, it's shocking that I find people want to help. I want to help people. Mm-hmm. And when you help people, you learn. And I love helping young men and women that Quentin has us involved with. And I learn so much. I learned so much from these guys. And, mentorship is a gift to me. So I love it.
And what I find, Ed, and I'm not sure if you do the same, but mentors that I find are people that have done something, built something, and experienced some great things in life. Tough times, good times, whatever. I find sometimes over my years, I've asked people to you didn't call it mentoring back then. It was just sponging off of people, right? When I was asking people questions in my 20s and 30s. But you know what? I find that the people I asked that didn't share anything with me, they didn't have a lot to share. Probably. I mean, when it came to business and the things I was asking them, they grew up with in a very fortunate situation, had things handed to them. They just didn't have the tough times to share, or even the beginnings that I would want them to share with, because there wasn't any, right? But those that built something from nothing, or they built something and had tough times, like you and so many I know. They're sharing because they're not afraid to share, because it's like, yeah, I can tell you my story, man. If you really want to hear it, you got some time, let me tell you, right? And so I think when you ask for mentorship to people that actually have had tough times and gotten through them, they're excited to tell them. They're not afraid of you, following them, duplicating what they've done or whatever. They're pretty excited about telling the story. Is that what you find too?
Absolutely. I've mentored a couple people that started off in this business 3-4 years ago. A fellow came to me, a friend of a friend, and wanted to start buying mobile home parks. And I said, I'll help you any way I can. Mm-hmm. And people, why aren't you afraid? You're telling him all your secrets, and he's going to grow and be bigger than you. I'm like, I hope he does. I have this is not a competition, and I hope he does great, and that's great. Another young man I just started mentoring, he's going to buy his first deal, and I'm so happy for these guys. I mean, he's going to buy his first deal here in January, and I'm going to invest with him and help him along any way I can. And anybody that doesn't do that, I kind of look down upon, like you say, Gary. If they're not willing to help somebody out that is really, really, really trying and really, really busting their butt and just looking for a little something to help them along, geez, what kind of person are you if you're not willing to give back?